Dark Blues takes 2 for 2.
I know.
I'm gonna start getting like a little too hyped.
I know, dude.
I think it really is. Oh,
And
just
the
those
numbies.
legs.
It's hot. All right, chat. Drop it in chat if you think we're going to see a timeout. If you're right, I'll give you a high five.
I will stretch my legs on camera.
But even if there is a timeout, I don't know, like, you know, we hear stuff, people are like, these sets go for a long time. But every time I watch them and I'm looking at how they're playing with each other, it's so great.
It's intricate. They're not simple games.
They're not.
It's not just sort of like I'm sitting here throwing my stuff, you're sitting there throwing your stuff, and whoever hits more of their stuff wins. It's really like a lot of intricate microspacing interactions that are very, very, very technical.
Yeah. Like all the ledge trap scenarios are so developed with them where they're doing, there's so many mix-ups going on, and it's almost hard to keep track of sometimes because there's so much going on. But
Yeah.
John Numbers has he has such great item knowledge and play around items. Like right there was some interaction where he uses his dash to push through Hydrant to set up to try and dare, and like he can always catch Pac-Man's fruit. They're such great sets.
I was talking with John once after he absolutely mollywalked me in bracket about he had some crazy tech to like always grab Rob top without it like hitting him. And it had to do with like buffering a grab input while doing a dash or something, so that it was some crazy tech. I was like, this guy, he sees the numbers.
It must be like an option select, because like there's a weird way inputs buffer in this game, like what has priority. That's why like when you're off stage and you get hit into the stage, you want to hit both tech and up B, and if you have to tech, you will tech, and if you don't, you will up B. In some situations, it is good to do, not always. But.
Yeah, I mean, we'd have to get him on. One of these days, we'll get like winner and loser interviews, you know?
Yeah, we 100% should.
And we should have him explain to us like whatever that is.
I would love to have him talk.
Yeah. And just like what good knowledge that would be for the Smash community to put out to the world. Like
John Numbers needs a platform to talk, because he's like a little reserved sometimes, and he's such a smart dude. Super nice too. Super nice.
Oh yeah, no, I love having that.
Yeah. Same thing with Sinji. Sinji's a quiet guy, but you know in his brain there's so much going on, and he knows what's up.
That's sort of the crazy thing is like it's always the quiet ones.
Yeah, they're just absolute killers, both these guys. See, like this is all like just weird interactions at ledge.
John managed to get like all the way up there without jumping. Like he was really high and off. Yeah,
look at this. He's trying to.
Yeah. Well, because I think it's when he has deep breathing, he can go through it, and I think he can't without deep breathing. But if he doesn't full run, I think he can kind of mix up when he goes
right,
through
and then he dashes.
Yeah, and then it becomes like, especially if the water's there or not, it like changes how far it shoots him and how fast.
Yeah.
I thought he grabbed it for a second there.
I thought that was gonna be.
Okay, that's a cool angle. That's the coolest angle I've ever seen. If he hit that, I would have popped.
All right, Numbies with a decent lead.
Yeah. Definitely looking pretty tight. But
he's trying to showcase.
It's like we're trying to talk about how intricate it is, and it is.
Yeah.
But it's like just watching him run into the hydrant makes me lose spring cells.
People are like, "What is he doing?" But it's like, no, dude.
There's
he's
actually like a complex mind game there, you know.
I forget what Michael said on commentary earlier about he might play for Ho3K, but he's playing House of 4D chess or something.
He might be Ho3K, but he's playing Ho3 chess. Oh my god, legendary. And right here at the ledge, big pressure. Oh, and that did mad shield damage too, but not quite enough.
It was nice by Sinji setting up, dashing back to the F smash, letting water push him in, but John saw it.
Sinji's gotta close this out. I don't know what that looks like, but it's something, man. Keep him on the left side here with the hydrant.
Yeah, he needs bell up smash, or he needs like F tilt maybe at this percent.
Hydrant will kill at this percent if they're not like going across.
Oh, back air.
There it is, back air. Nice. John kind of doing something on the camera there. Not happy about it.
You know, I didn't even know Pac-Man had a wall hop. Do you see that over there? I never.
Yeah, I don't think I knew that either. I'll be honest with you. Because his recovery is already infinite. I didn't know it'd be infinite +1. But it turns out the limit does not exist. Forward air.
Ooh, almost got the jab reset.
Yeah. Great take away from John immediately, too. Like, I mean, that's the kind of position like any lesser player would just not. Like, it's amazing John to react like that. Okay.
That was so good because Sinji was putting on the shield pressure with Hydrant. He's dashing in, trying to read John's next option out of shield.
Oh, that's not going to do it. No way. But one more of those will.
Yeah. An F-tilted ledge right here from John, maybe?
Oh, does the ball have a hitbox? Oh,
There's
back hit of F-tilt.
Yeah.
Not too straight up.
That's not the John Numbers classic, but F-tilted ledge. That's like,
yeah.
it's so quick. You see it take so many stocks.
It must last longer than we think. The F-tilt.
Yeah.
Like, it must have an active hitbox for a decent number of frames. Because, like, I know John is also, like, a wizard at timing things. But,
Yeah.
like, there's just no way that, like, the number of times I see him just stick the hand out and the person, like, slowly gets up and then dies.
Yeah.
Like, it must last a while.
Yeah, it's super good. Yeah, I'm curious what that move looks like. Because all of Wii Fit's numbers, like, without looking at an image of Wii Fit's hitboxes, are kind of hard to visualize sometimes.
Yes.
They're all weird.
They're a little wonky.
Yeah.
But I mean, John, seeing all of the numbers, unfortunately, just has infinite knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah. No, for real. Both these guys, because they're just these hardcore. I think when Sora came out, Sinji was playing a little bit of Sora, but besides that, these are true hardcore solo mains that understand the game, and they have these little nuances with their characters that they can execute so well. Probably better than anybody else in the world for the things that they do best.
Agreed.
You know, there's other good Pac-Mans, like T's very good. There's some other good, like Faroon for Wii Fit, but these guys have their own niche playstyle for both their characters.
I think T plays so differently. I mean,
I agree.
From what I've seen, like, I almost have an easier time explaining what T does than what Sinji does. You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's interesting. But, I mean, no matter what, like, execution is super on point.
Yeah. They definitely play different, though. It's like, you never see, even though I know Sinji has the execution for anything Pac-Man can do, you rarely see those, like, Galaxian combos where you're, like, trying to take him off the top. He's just not, that's not his goal. He's trying to achieve.
I don't know if I've ever seen him do it, actually.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
I know he can.
Not
like,
to say that he can't,
yeah.
just that, like, it's a different playstyle.
Like, he does get Galaxian in combos, but it's not that
They're
when you see
never-
on Beefy Smash dudes. You know?
Yeah, no. And maybe that's part of why people kind of give Sinji a bad rap, is I think he's not usually doing the, like, Twitter clip combos. Like,
Right.
he's playing a very technical game.
Right.
But
And
not
people
a-
don't see that. Like, they just see him not doing it, so
Yeah.
they give him crap.
I bet the average person watching doesn't even figure out half of it. And I'm sure there's things we're not able to figure out.
Yeah,
so,
100%.
You know, it's pretty intense.
Yeah.
But Sinji, I mean, up the stock here, maybe poised to take the beat back. I mean, if you remember how these used to go, I mean, Sinji numbers, these were always game 5.
Always game 5.
Like, always very back and forth, long games.
A lot of sets, a lot of games on FD. And
So I would almost feel robbed if we didn't go to game 5.
yeah, Sinji's first time back in a while.
Yeah.
We gotta see it.
And John kind of on his, like, Dark Rise arc.
Yeah,
you know?
his
like,
regrind era.
trying to prove that he's not a figment of the past,
Yeah.
but still able to see numbers others cannot. Because some of the other boys, they're starting to see numbers.
They are. They are. And I think John, I mean, this is a great run so far by John, outplacing a lot of the other people that have outplaced him recently.
Yeah.
But yeah, Scott and I were talking about, I think, the last 2 weeks, we were commentating Crayons or semis and talking about John, how he started to change his playstyle a little bit because I think the meta is adapting and he will, oh, nice. So he was like trying to flesh out his aggressive game a lot while still maintaining his high, like, you know, he is the best ledge player, but
Yeah.
he was trying to change. And I think now he's getting into his groove.
I think what was happening too is, like, if I remember correctly, like, Zane counterpicked Sora against him, and that was like totally changing the arithmetic of the offstage game. Like, I mean, as best as I consider.
Oh God, what is going on down there?
That was wild. I think John might be out on this one. I mean, this is rock ledge play. He's already a whole stop behind. Since he may be taking too much gravy.
But yeah, Zane was like winning with Sora because
Right.
could go off stage and challenge John where John does best.
Yeah. And that's not a knock to John. It's just saying that, like, some characters are just better at those particular things, and maybe particularly against how we've been played. You know?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, 100%. I think John, like where some people choose characters to counterpick against certain characters, like matchups.
Yeah.
John is trying to really flesh out, changing his play style to adjust to different matchups. And he has a lot of them covered, but You know?
Which is a really respectable thing.
Really
I think it's sometimes, especially when you get as good as John, it's got to be so hard to like learn to play differently and not just push your style as far as it can go.
Right.
Like it's almost like teaching an old horse new tricks. And I think the fact that John is doing that shows to me his willingness to adapt no matter what it takes.
Yeah, and why John's going to be around.
And why you never count him out.
Yeah, never count him out. Either of these players.
Okay.
Oh God, bell time.
Super dangerous situation here for numbers. Z-drop hits him F smash. There it is.
Oh, there it is.
That's the signature, the signature. No. Throw me off commentary, dude.
Banned, absolutely banned. No, great though. I mean, the Z-drop at ledge caught John slipping. You know, intangibility ran out, caught him, and then yeah, Sinji's got that smash on lock.
Yeah, he's got that timing down perfectly.
That's what we're looking for. Game 3, 1-1.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
And I think they're jungle japes. Let's see it.
I was so hoping.
Hey, if it's ever me and you up there, losers finals, brawls 55, we're doing jungle japes.
DK Diddy?
Yep.
Jungle japes?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm going to up you so much.
Dude, I'm going to up you so much.
I do it. But here we
back
are.
to FD though.
Yeah, back on FD. So John's picking FD here.
I think they both love this stage against each other. They can both play their own game.
Right. Those pesky platforms just getting in the way.
I'd love to see them on like Smashville though, and just see how that changes the intensity, changes the pace.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see. I mean, we did. No, I was gonna say we saw him on Town. We saw Carflow.
Yes.
On Town.
Yeah.
So no, yeah, it would be interesting. I don't really think we're gonna get it, but
yeah.
I think John is also so good at calling out and spiking people. But the fact that he's having trouble doing it against Pac-Man, and I know it's because like even that, like you saw it there,
he went for side B off stage.
Has an active hitbox. It's tough. Like it's just, I think it's deceptively really difficult to punish Pac-Man's recovery.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, what's Sinji got at ledge? A little bell on the water.
Man.
C-drop bell. Oh my God, he waited for shield to drop. That was
so it poke.
Yeah, he waited so it poke.
That was
real scary. Like what John could have. You know, it's hard to make a call on that because like that's different.
No, and I mean, John could have rolled away or something, but I think who was expecting Sinji to empty hop a second time? And if you think about it, with Pac-Man's slow grab, Pac-Man doesn't really have the option of tomahawking it.
Yeah.
And so if you think about it, like in those positions as John, why would he drop shield?
Yeah,
he's not
shield is
expecting
smart.
to get grabbed. He could probably he's probably so good he can react to grab.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he was waiting for the grab so he could roll and
Yeah.
be safe and punish.
And I just think
Or jump. Yeah.
amazing adaptation from Sinji to do that.
That was a great mix it was.
And so Sinji already up a stock. I mean, we might be seeing Sinji going up, taking the momentum for a second game.
Yeah. Coming off that last game, we'll see. But, you know, we've seen this many times. John can take the stock right here, and then it's back to square one.
Absolutely. I think he's got keys saved up in there.
He does.
There it is. I think that's the first time I've seen him hit someone with key. Maybe in, like, many events. So...
See, right there was so smart for Sinji. He wasn't trying to, like, capitalize off of thinking Bell was going to hit John. He went up to punish John trying to pick up Bell because John always picks up projectiles so well.
He's so good at that item play.
Yeah, he like parries, picks up frame one.
It's literally like a bait. You just throw it out so John can try to pick it up.
So he parries. Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like he's too good at the item play for his own good. Leaf it, kind of stretching legs. Kind of moving.
Exercising.
Kind of saluting Suns.
Ooh, all right, Bell. This could... Oh, nice dropped Bell. That's such a weird mechanic in this game.
Yeah, how it's a random chance to drop your held item if you get hit.
Yeah.
Do you know, like, is it if you get hit with like stronger hits or higher percent hits, does that make it more likely to drop?
To be straight, I don't. It might be percentage scaling, but I'm not
feel like
positive.
it is, but I have no idea. Yeah. Like, it just feels like when I hit you with stronger hits, they're more likely to drop. But I have no idea if that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Also, if it wasn't, it would kind of make it so that multi-hits would almost guarantee you drop stuff in a way that's probably kind of messed up.
Yeah, you're probably right. That is a good point.
Oh, going super low.
Ooh, nice
Great tech
tech
that time. Yeah. I mean, that was the tech that Carfo didn't hit right
Yeah,
there is what
exactly.
that was. And it was really...
But John knows. He sees Sinji coming down like, okay, what are his options to pressure me down here?
Sees every number, hits the right one.
Oh, God.
F tilt there is crazy because that
covered
that
in
covered
front,
roll
and
behind
back.
and back.
Yeah.
Actually, Leaf its F tilt's broken, dude. That's crazy. Oh, those,
Oh, that's right. He can crawl underneath the trampoline.
oh, wow.
Oh, and barely misses down smash. It's
All right.
calling it.
One stock apiece. It still could be John's game. I think in terms of the momentum we were expecting, that it would be back and forth to John.
Yeah.
And Sinji,
Because Sinji was up this game.
yeah,
For a good chunk.
now Sinji's got to fight for it.
Yep.
105%.
Which we know he knows how to keep the space and do. So we'll see if John can close this out.
Oh,
Oh.
if he could have capitalized better on that hit,
Yeah.
that had some real potential. I don't even think
Oh, hit the ball back.
soccer ball. Call him Messi because that's a bicycle.
Oh, that ball almost hit too.
Okay. John, pretty content to keep his distance right now, it seems. Really not. I think John right now wants to play a slow mid-range. Oh,
Whoa, double F tilt off the.
He kind of got locked in like against the wall there.
Yeah, weird float stage.
And honestly, 77%.
Yeah.
Oh, and there it is
Yeah,
though.
there's the F tilt.
I thought that was gonna hit up. It hit forward. He was so far
he was like
behind
inside
him.
his body to the back. Yeah.
Watch your posture. Keep those glutes
Characters
tucked in.
hitboxes.
They're interesting.
Yeah.
They're super interesting.
I would listen to a dissertation on Wii Fit's hitboxes. Would you attend?
Yeah, I'd sit
that
down.
conference if John was teaching it, of course.
Yeah, on my commute to work, I'd sit and listen to an hour-long podcast of John talking about Wii Fit hitboxes.
Yeah, I think
100%.
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Maybe we should organize this.
Maybe we should.
Organize like a Metafy lesson with John Numbers.
Dude, actually, you know, if anybody's interested, we're thinking about doing a training ground series with pretty big melee player and some large ultimate players coming later.
Nice.
You know, we got some time. It'd be like, you know, once every other week, once a month, where a player comes in, teaches a little session, has some friendlies with players to help them improve, teach them what to improve on. But we got to get John in there one day.
Yeah,
He's got
that
some
would
knowledge.
be so fun. Oh my god,
He's
I
got
would
some
love to see that. But back at it again on the FD.
Yep.
So John up 2-1 with some clear momentum in my mind.
Yeah.
Knowing them, I think we're just going to see another Sinji win and then go to game 5 and then the John win. But
Oh, nice shot.
momentum is never certain with these two.
Like, Numbers will probably have the lead for this game, maybe, and then last second Sinji will win. Who knows? But it's pretty even.
While we're still in the early part of this game, let's talk about the 3D Pac-Man model. How do you feel about it? It makes me uncomfortable.
It makes me
That's my
uncomfortable
opinion.
too. But how are you going to do a 2D model?
So I had a game on the PlayStation 2 that was this 3D Pac-Man model. You played as this 3D Pac-Man in a 3D world. And at some points you ate pellets, but most of the time you weren't. Like you were doing missions.
Oh, nice pellet smash.
On like a platform.
Right.
And I guess that's kind of where this comes from. But
Yeah.
it's even having played that game, it makes me uncomfortable.
This was also the model for Pac-Man Racing, I think. At one
Yeah.
point, that game existed somewhere, some console.
Someone at Namco got paid to make it, and now it's like here. We just have to all have it.
Yeah. They're like, hey, we have this 2D creature, this ball with a cut out of its mouth. We think can go in full humanoid.
Pac-Man. I mean, what is that character? Game & Watch is 2D.
Yeah, that's true. But he has arms and legs, you know? At least.
Does he need Pac-Man arms? What? Does Pac-Man not have arms and legs in those cutscenes where he meets like Miss Pac-Man? Maybe not.
I don't remember.
I guess probably not. The boots are a nice touch. I think Pac-Man needs boots.
Yeah.
They look right on him.
This is just what we were talking about. Is Sinji comes in strong, has a 3-stock, I mean down to a stock lead, but
But a full stock lead at that. So
Yeah.
every hit right now for Sinji is still just gravy.
yeah.
And honestly, he might just make the whole turkey out of it.
Yep, I think so. He's going to take the opportunity to just make this a safe win. At least try to.
Yeah.
Well, going to ledge to challenge John. for
Z-drop
sure.
if you Z-drop Gallagher, does it shoot down?
I think it just tumbles downwards. It doesn't do its like normal trajectory.
thought.
Ooh, that was nice.
So it's almost like less of a good option. You'd probably want to throw it down.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Okay, back to key, I think. I think we went all the way
Oh.
to key.
Ooh, one of that header spike.
Good nair. Get off me. It's really, the onus is really on John to start taking mileage here.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. This is a mountain climb. Great hydrant. Constantly
Oh.
throwing those hydrants out, not letting John get the low recovery.
Yep.
And it sucks too, because with the slanted stage, like it covers
A lot.
Like if you're trying to recover from the like under stage, like I
Hydran's
don't really
gonna
know
hit
that you can avoid it. Maybe with a perfectly timed air dodge, but it's tough.
Yeah. F tilt? Maybe?
Yeah, I was kind of.
Wouldn't have killed, but
But it would have been like on brand. Okay, got the regrab on the melon, moving a little slow.
moving with the melon.
Yeah, throwing out a grab through the melon is interesting.
So you can't really get punished until the melon's gone.
Yeah.
Except with like a projectile.
I mean, you have to go like over, it's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you drop the melon, it falls at the normal speed, but if you throw it down, it will go like slow.
Yeah. All right, John's gonna close this out.
Back to the key. Sinji really trying to finish this with the projectiles. Not even going for Bell, just trying to chuck him. Just get out of here. And John trying to worm his way back.
Oh, look at, yeah, the
dude,
perfect catch.
You cannot trick John.
At
with
126
items.
on your last stock, yeah, we're gonna catch this key.
Yeah, that's mine. Thank you. Thanks for the item. John's really got to close the stop, man. Okay.
What?
I don't even
What
know.
just traded right there? Like
Dude.
grab and sun salutation or something?
Nah, I had a stroke. That's why I didn't see it. That was some weird.
That
thing.
was really weird.
I thought.
Oh no. Not the turnaround Z drop. Not the turnaround Z drop.
He wants it.
I'm scared.
Dude, John's
John's running away.
He's just like, stop it. You're not even hitting
Yeah.
each other. Wow.
Literally, they knew what each
Oh
other.
my
It was like, I need to get away. You're gonna drop that on me.
Dude, they were just playing tag. That wasn't even Smash for a moment. Someone's got to clip that because that was like.
Yeah, literally a game of tag.
If you saw a clip of that randomly online, you would think that was two people playing friendlies just having fun.
Yeah.
That was serious.
John was like, oh no, please. Cindy's like, come here.
I'm gonna see draft you.
Dude, they keep baiting me with this jungle japes when they hover over that.
Dude, I know. I wish.
We got a 12G Messiah. One of the boys, baby.
What's up, buddy?
He's whipping in the kitchen right now, making some yummy stuff. If you guys haven't tried BrookLAN food via this guy,
Oh my god.
Oh
He
my
makes
God.
the best stuff.
so good.
His buffalo chicken wrap gives me life.
Oh. All right, back to FD, game 5. What we expected.
Just as the prophets foretold.
Exactly. It's in the scrolls, the ancient scrolls.
The ancient scrolls say that the long standstill of numbers and Sinji shall always go to game 5.
You know,
And our Lord and Savior Dark Blues shall come from the heavens.
you know, this is kind of, I bet Dark Blues is somewhere in this venue right now in training mode with Kazuya. But
yeah, I bet.
this is hard knowing that his losers finals is Numbers Sinji, who are just going to play for like 45 minutes. Warm as fuck. And Dark Blues could be iced. You know, I think
Oh,
he's gonna
yeah.
be fine. I hope he's staying warm.
I
or
mean,
at
I'm
least-
sure Dark Blues, like you said, is in the training mode, keeping his hands warm.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
think.
there he is. Speak of the devil. He just walks up.
Yeah, literally right there.
Yep.
So we were wrong. He is behind us.
Unless he just finished out of training mode.
Yeah.
And now is doing some mental prep for this.
Doing some little finger stretches.
Yeah. Which he's got time to warm too, because you know we got to get the reset.
He's actually grabbing a scooter.
Ooh, he might be doing some wheelies in the venue.
Maybe a workout.
There you go. Get the blood pumping.
I would go to a Dark Blues workout class.
You'd go to Orange Theory, Dark Blues event.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
I'm there.
Teach me how to do those Kazian moves.
Him and John Numbers teach a yoga class. Let's see it.
Just do that trip kick 10 times. Like. So still in first stock here, kind of playing a slower game. I think both of them feeling the heat, kind of realizing like maybe we got to slow this down.
Yeah.
because,
Like, hey, we're both on game 5.
I'm not really ready to go home.
Yeah.
I want that big prize pool.
Oh yeah. Oh, whoa. He was going for the commitment, which I think was kind of smart if he did that on purpose, because John Numbers likes to air dodge out there to like cancel instead of
I
jump.
almost wonder why he doesn't do it more. I mean, I get that like once you've used that resource, you don't have it anymore. But Pac-Man's recovery is so good. Like between hydrant and 3 up B trampoline hits, he kind of doesn't need it unless you go too far. Now imagine like John goes low, you angle that down. You're like in a position where you can jump hydrant up B to the ledge. You're probably gonna stay slow.
Yeah. Except
And that's
John
a
is
call
scary
out.
for the reversal.
Yes.
I mean, John will be like, oh, he has one less option. It's time.
I mean, this is, you never want to mess with John.
Right. But still, a good mix-up for sure.
Those down airs do pretty good shield damage. It's also just a great pressure tool. It's not something I've really realized. You can't really punish it like out of shield.
So much aerial drift, you know, can get away.
Yeah, maybe if you parry the last hit, but it's tough.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Tech.
That's a rare mistech from John Numbers.
Sinji wasn't even going to cover the mistech. He was going to cover a roll option.
Yeah, no. I mean, you seem to be looking at letters over here.
Oh, Oh, and still parries the belt, but that didn't hit. I
was
thought that was going to hit
strange.
Sinji.
Did it hit, but immediately get canceled by the trampoline? It
Oh.
looked like it didn't hit,
Yeah,
but I don't know how it didn't hit.
yeah, that was weird. Oh, John went so high to get over that hydrant.
Yeah, and kind of paying the price for it a little bit. Still on first stock. I feel like throwing Sun Salutation at the hydrant feels like a waste of a Sun Salutation, but
Yeah, because he's just going to put another one. Put it all. Yeah, that is interesting.
I mean, I see the utility because you can hit it in one.
Oh, are we going to see some Galaxian combos? Wow, we
That was straight
manifested
to
that one.
81.
Yeah, that was juicy.
Dude, if Sinji does stuff like that more often, I just think Sinji wins. I mean, that's wild.
It's a lot of damage.
Oh,
Wow.
oh,
Dropped it, hit hydrant, extended off a hydrant.
You should see John's eyes went big right there. Right when that happened, he was like,
oh,
no way. That was a number I didn't see. That was crazy.
Nice tech.
Yeah, great. See, John is on those techs. If Carflow can get on that tech game like John is right there.
Yeah.
Dude, but
Dude, this is a lot of damage. This is a comeback for John.
Something I realized, Pac-Man's fair does not do a lot of damage.
No.
6%.
But it combos into itself.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
No lag. But yeah, not a lot of...
But it's like when those combos happen, they're usually
Damn, that
not what I was
was
expecting.
Yeah, I think that was 74%. Just kind of a straight F smash. I don't think we've really seen any of those yet.
Well, it's one of those raw things where like he was on the hydrant, so it's like when Steve's on his anvil in F smashes. You know, like you're not really expecting it, and I don't really know why, but it's just weird. Like, why are you
Yeah.
slightly higher off the ground?
Excuse me, guys. Sorry if that was too loud in your ears. I've been yelling all day for calling bracket matches, so I'm getting scratched.
What? Sorry, I'm deaf now.